Good morning, welcome to my Tuesday. Tiffany's up, getting our first cups of coffee. Well, actually, both of the first cups of coffee. I just poured my coffee. She got her coffee. But while the vlog is encoding, I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal. It's Premier Protein. Like I said, these are the protein shakes we get. They're fantastic. 20 grams of protein in a bowl of cereal in 1 cup. So 1 cup, which I would probably eat 2, 40 grams of protein plus the milk. Damn, that's like almost half the box. 6 servings.
What 1 serving is, 100 whatever, 90 calories, 20 grams of protein.
Okay.
Double it, and then I got 40 grams of protein.
All right, so that right there is 42 grams, AKA 1 cup. So yeah, I almost had more than 2. Holy crap. Okay, so let's definitely gonna double. So 84. All right, that's 2 servings, 2 cups. That's doable. So that's the extra. So that's about a half. I poured myself 2.5, which is literally half the box.
All right, Costco is in and out in less than 20 minutes. I'm here at Depot, same thing. The actual shop this morning is nothing. Like 2 items at Costco, 1 item at Depot. The rest is all for this afternoon. So I got everything from Costco we need already, so we don't have to go back to Costco. Depot, I'm not gonna be able to get 12 shoestrings this trip with everything else. So literally all I've come back for is French fries, which is totally fine because that's easy, it's just boxes. This is gonna be great, it's gonna be a great day.
No, it's right here. Right here, yeah.
All right, but there you go, number 29.
Yeah, right here, yeah. Right here,
Holy crap, okay. So they've been out of this pizza sauce for a few weeks now. I'm having to buy it at the Shamrock store, which is $74 a case. Price here, $44. They're $30 more per case across the street. Why? Why? Because they can, because they're the Shamrock store. I'm gonna buy 3 cases here and stock up. My customer takes about a case every week, depending on how busy she is. Easy peasy. Of course, they're out of cases of Thousand Island, so I have to grab gallons. Why do they break them all down? I don't get it. 4, oops. 4 is a case. I hate grabbing the singles because then it's like people who just need a gallon. I'm taking them all, but they break them all down, so there's no cases available. Oh, it is what it is. So you've been following me the last couple of months. You've heard me talk about finding a bunch of new vloggers to follow and to watch. And it's been, I'd say about 2 months, give or take, since I kind of started finding a lot of these vloggers, and mostly because they tag each other, they talk about each other. A lot of them will actually do replies to each other. Like they'll watch someone's vlog and then they're like, this is in response to so-and-so's vlog about this topic, and then they kind of want to elaborate on it and talk more about it. So that's how I've been able to find so many of them. It's just because they're all just interlinked and there's this community that they've formed, which is great. I love it, and I'm here for it. And what's been great is I've been spending more time actually consuming vlogs than anything else. Like last night, I said I was going to watch an episode of The Recruit before I went to bed. I ended up getting on YouTube and watching like 3 vlogs that equaled about 30 minutes or so. 45 minutes, I think it was like about 45 minutes actually. And specifically, one guy that I absolutely love is Chris Meets Chris. And I realized by looking at his channel that he has been vlogging for over 5 years on his channel, pretty consistently. I don't know the longest gap he's ever taken, but I mean, I was scrolling down his videos to the point where I think I ended around 2020 or 2019. And you can see that he's started and stopped vlogging, daily vlogging multiple times. You know, I'm doing a daily vlog thing and then for some reason stops. Real big on camera reviews and tech. He's part owner in a coffee shop, so he'll talk about coffee, coffee-related content and whatnot. So anyway, he's one of the ones that I absolutely love when he uploads because he walks and talks like majority of the time. He'll walk like till he's going to work. He's in a downtown area, so there's a lot of great visuals. He's been on a one wheel, and that's like definitely my style, like motion. I love the walking and talking style vlogs. But he always has something really poignant to say. He's got a lot of great opinions and thoughts on things. And again, now knowing that he's got like 5 years of like vlogging and creating experience under his belt, specifically on his YouTube channel, it just makes it all of that more exciting. And so last night I was scrolling through his old videos and I was like adding them to my watch list. I'm like, oh, I want to watch that one. Oh, I want to watch that one. So I think I added like maybe 10 vlogs over the course of the last 5 years. And I'm sure I'll watch more, but those are the just scrolling through his videos, I added 10 to my watch list. And I plan on doing that with like a bunch of these new guys that I've recently discovered. Is like, I assumed most of these guys were just all brand new within a year. And I've already discovered a couple of them. No, they've been doing this for a couple of years. But yeah, I plan on kind of scrolling through everyone's channels and going back and watching old content from them. Just to build more context. Because like I said, now knowing that Chris has got 5+ years of experience of vlogging, definitely changed. He's not just coming out of nowhere with all these these amazing concepts and outlooks on things. He's got experience, and I think it's important. I think people see the same thing. They see my channel like, oh, he's got 800,000 subs, and then they look at my videos and like, wait a minute, context, right? If you look at my channel, like, oh, his channel's 19 years old, that makes more sense. It's an old channel. I've changed my content. I've pivoted. You know, I was listening to a podcast yesterday from vidIQ, and they're talking about like, when is it time to quit and create a new channel versus taking your old channel and pivoting? And they're talking about that. And you know, that's what I'm doing. I'm pivoting. I'm doing the same thing. I'm daily vlogging, but I'm pivoting the content because it's no longer my family. It's more me. You know, Tiffany doesn't vlog anymore. The kids aren't around as much anymore. So it's like 90% just me, and that's the pivot. I'm embracing what the channel was originally created, when it was created 19 years ago. It was just me. This is my life. These are my thoughts. These are my experiences. I want to share it with you and invoke a sense of community and conversation around that. So for me, it's a slight pivot, but it feels good, and I'm enjoying it. 35 minutes here. We got everything, and I have a full cart. It is absolutely to the gills, including the top rack. But we got everything we needed. No shorts, which is a good feeling. Like I said, other than the 12 shoestring fries, which would be a totally separate cart, and I probably don't have room for it in the truck anyway, so that's all I have to come back for. Not a bad deal, especially since my dad's not in today. He's going to his, his brother-in-law's retirement. He's retiring from the Air Force. Been there like 20-something years, 25 years, he's retiring, so my dad's going to that ceremony at Luke Air Force Base. Watching these new guys, it's really reminding me of what I need to focus on, what I need to work on. Obviously, I've been doing this a really long time and got, years of experience, but obviously there's always something to learn and something to get better at. And watching these guys learn and figure this stuff out on their own for the first time for a lot of them. And hearing them talk about their concerns and what's on their mind and their issues and their worries. I've said all these things. I've been through all these. And it's one of the reasons why I made my advice video saying, hey, this is, tips and advice for new vloggers, because here, I've been through these things. But hearing them and hearing the things really is reminding me what I need to still work on. Right now, with these current vlogs, what I need to work on and do better at. And I love it because it's inspiring. These new guys are inspiring me. You know what I'm saying? I watch these vlogs from various people, and I tell myself, this is what I like about this vlog. This is what I like about this vlogger. What are the reasons why I continue to come back and watch their videos over and over again? And then what I've always done in my content, whether it be YouTube or even when I was streaming on Twitch full time, is, how can I take what I like? I like this content, right? I like this creator. How can I take it and make it my own version of it, right? Not copying, because I can't copy anyone. I suck. I'm not good enough to copy anybody. But to make my content better because I see what's working for them, through their successes. There we go. Make room. Just like I said, reminding me of what I should be doing better at or doing more of. Case in point, something I want to talk about, but do it while I'm doing my job. So trying to have this conversation, but have it in a way that's more interesting visually because you're watching me do my job, versus me do my job and then go sit at a desk and talk to you about this topic. Now, part of me says, well, my thoughts are all over the place because I'm doing two things at once. I'm trying to organize and move this and lift heavy stuff, and I'm breathing heavy and whatnot. So, how enjoyable is this to watch / listen to? But then that's also me going, now you're overthinking it. I think this is better. I would rather watch somebody do this than just sit at a desk. Hence what I said before, why I love when vloggers are walking and talking, because there's a visual element to the audio element, right? Yes, I'm hearing what they're saying, but I'm also being stimulated by the scenery, the trees, the buildings, the people walking by, all that. So, proving my point, those are the type of videos that I like to watch, thus, those are the videos I like to create. Unfortunately, I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and it's 100 degrees by 8 a.m. So walking and talking and being outside for long periods of time just ain't happening right now. So while I watch people in other states and other countries that have amazing weather and are able to walk around, no problem, that's when I'm like, damn, I gotta wait 3 months before I can do that on a regular basis. Okay, I filled the back of the truck up. Let's get back to the warehouse and get this back on ice. And see, at this point, I don't even know if I made my point, because now I don't remember what I said and what I didn't say. So that is the problem with doing it this way, is I almost have to feel like I have to sit down, go back, and re-watch the video. But most of the time, I just re-record it. I'm very, very guilty of just, did I get all those points out? I'm not sure. Let's redo it. And I'll reshoot and say everything that I think I said or wanted to say, and then some. And then when I go to edit tomorrow, I usually use the second take because it's usually more concise. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll roll with this. To summarize, the point that I was trying to make, if I made it or not, I don't know, is that I'm watching these vloggers and enjoying them for the entertainment purposes, but also for the educational purposes, because they are, whether they know it or not, inspiring me and teaching me and reminding me what makes a great vlog, because I'm enjoying them. I'm enjoying their vlogs. I look forward to their new uploads. I'm just really enjoying the vlogosphere, this new vlogosphere that I've stumbled into recently. And any of those guys that are watching, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much for doing what you're doing. Thank you for vlogging and sharing your thoughts and your ideas and your experiences. If I have any words of encouragement, is to step outside of your comfort zone, vlog what you want to vlog. If you want to vlog in public, vlog in public. You want to vlog your family, your friends, like obviously, you know, within reason, being respectful. But I suspect that a lot of your friends and family know what you're doing, and if they don't, have a quick conversation with them about it. I'll never forget when I people that I worked with before I went full-time YouTube, when they finally found out that I had a YouTube channel, it spread like wildfire. All of a sudden, everyone I ran into was like, "Dude, you have a YouTube channel?" "Yeah." "Dude, you're a vlogger?" "Yeah." It was all support. It was all supportive, and when I eventually quit my job to do it full-time, it was nothing but applause and hell yeah, good for you, good luck, I can't wait to, and some of them still watch.
10:30, drivers are all out. My dad, I don't know if I can't remember if I said this earlier or not, my dad didn't come in today. He had a personal thing that he's going to. My brother Austin is out grabbing the last bit of shopping that I couldn't get this morning, 12 french fries and a box of chips, like the old bag, you know, Doritos, Fritos, that kind of thing. So I'm just putting in my invoices, and then I will have some ACHs to run from yesterday, and should be a pretty easy day. Even our routes, it was just a slow day in general. One truck has 3 drops, and I mean it's the northern route, so he's going all the way up to Black Canyon City, but he'll be back pretty quick. And then our main driver has got a pretty standard route, but he left about 9:30, so he should already be at his second drop by now, onto his third almost, but it's the furthest drop. He has to go all the way to Mesa.
Do I go with cherry lime designs, and I just got one recently, or do I go with cherry cola Celsius? The answer is yes. Cherry cola Celsius. That's the move.
Anything else?
That's it.
It'll be 309.
Thank you. All right, just after 2 o'clock, on the road, hitting traffic. Awesome. All right, quick workout today. I mean, I did the full workout, but today's like it's only four exercises, and it's my deload week, so it's lighter weight. And I'll be honest with you, it's one of those like hoping nobody's looking at me because I got such small, short, like low amount of weight. I'm like I can lift more, I promise. Like bench press, perfect example. I was doing a close grip bench press, and I was only doing 65 pounds, which is basically the 45-pound a bar and 10 pounds on each side, right? But last week I did 110. So it was 25s, what is it, 10s and 5s, or 5s and 2.5s? I think it's 5s and 2.5. Yeah, so 25 on each side, 5 and 2.5, right? And this week I'm doing 2 10s. I'm like, no, nobody look at me, nobody look at me. Or I was doing like a overhand rope tricep with 20 pounds, which is literally the first bar on the thing. Last week I did 55. Like, again, I trust the process, I trust the app. The app's adjusting based on whatever, you know, so I'm just like, let's get through this week, and then next week we start a new one. I've been slacking, man. I haven't had a protein shake. I think I only did a protein shake like once or twice last week, but because we're out of milk, and Tiff's like, we have oat milk, use the oat milk. I'm like, okay, there's no protein in this, less than a gram it says, so I'm losing out on that extra, I don't know, 8 grams that the protein almond milk has, or even like regular milk. But she bought this for a recipe and then she doesn't need it for anything else, so she's like, don't let it go to waste. I'm like, okay, I won't. But you know, we're rocking the Cinnabon, so the oat milk with the Cinnabon, it might work out pretty good. It might be like some kind of like, you know, hint of oatmeal. So it never fails. There's some days where I am super chatty, super talkative, like in a 100% vlogging mood, right? Where it's like every opportunity I get a chance to pull up the camera, I do. And that's definitely been today. I don't know how much I've actually recorded today, but I know it's a lot. I'm actually going to sit down and drink this and start importing footage because I'm just really curious. Did I make some cohesive thoughts today, especially when I was driving and working, unloading the truck, loading the truck. Hey, what's up, girls? And 2, how much footage I actually have. I'm really curious about that. So that is what we're gonna do next. Oh, smells good. I don't know if it's the meat or the enchiladas.
There's a lot of smells going on. Seasoning.
Get some vegetables.
I'm just adding extra protein.
All right, it's about 8:15. Tiff commandeered the TV in the living room to watch her show, so I'm in the bedroom, which is funny because I give her about 15 minutes and she'll be in here, ready to go and get to bed and put on her show, and I'll get kicked out to go in there. Anyway, gonna watch an episode of Barbecue Brawl, current episode that aired just a couple days ago, and when I get kicked out of here, I'll go out there and I'll probably watch a vlog and call it a night. So thank you very much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I know today I talked a lot. It was very long-winded, but I appreciate every moment you give me, and I hope you had a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow.